Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new, welcome. I am here to do a reveal, unboxing of the May subscription for the faith-based box. So I'm going to show you the larger items in the pack, which would be the papers first, and then I'll zoom in so that you can get a closer look at the other things. So let's go ahead and get started. A couple of changes with the May box. I did not get to print out the digital. I will show you what's included in the sticker subscription, but the digital I did not get to print out digital/printables because, just an FYI, I was providing PDF formats for the printable version of the subscription before, but now the printable, or I should say, we're calling it digital version, now includes PDF and PNG for those digital planner users or those that use the digital Bibles or digital faith journals. It does include now a PDF and PNG format for the digital version of the subscription for the faith-based box. I just want to preface that because I didn't get to print out those items, but mostly everything that's included in the box is included in the digital version, except for, of course, the washi. The washi you'll get included. You can print that as many times or use it in a digital format as many times as you like. And of course, the actual journal is not included in the digital format, but everything else that you see here is included in that digital format. All right, so let's get started as to what is included in the physical box and the sticker subscription. So let's start with the papers. I do not have the listing cards because the listing cards are in the process of being revamped. That should be completed tonight, and it'll have a little more information for subscribers, and even for those who are newly subscribing and they don't know what to do with the items or trying to look for different ways in which to use the items included in the box. So it's being reformatted, but me having to create this each month, I know everything that's included, so I don't need the listing card. So let's get started. The first thing that is included, I'll hold it in the landscape form because it'll be easier. The first thing that's included is the double-sided mat. And this is gorgeous. The title of the May subscription box is called Mending Fences. I forgot to state that. Mending Fences is a term used to signify coming together and forgiving, offering forgiveness, or just reuniting when you've been separated for whatever grievances or things of that matter. So it's basically talking about forgiveness. So that is the title of the May subscription, Mending Fences. Hence the fence you see here on this double-sided mat print. Sorry, the sun is going down. It's in the evening, so you may see a little glare here and there. So this is the fence. This side has the background of the sky. You've got a few birds flying off in the distance. You've got the grass in a field behind this fence. You've got the fence with a few of the florals below. That's on this side. The other side pulls the colors from all of the florals that are included within this subscription box. So you've got this diagonal stripe pattern with pinks and corals and lilacs and yellows and blues on this other side. So that is your double-sided mat print. Okay. All right, so next you're going to have your acetate, and the acetate is beautiful because it also picks up the colors that are included within the florals. Let me put it against here so you can see how that looks. It just looks like an invasion of butterflies over this matte background. So those are the butterflies. I'll see if I can get a piece of white paper so that you can see that a little clearer. And that's how the butterflies look on the back with the stripe. And here's a plain piece of paper here so that you can see those butterflies. I apologize for the glare, but this is acetate, and you know acetate is a kind of a more plastic I should say material. Okay, so that is the acetate. Okay, I'll keep that paper close because we're going to do the vellum. Put this off to the side. So the vellum has these two big clusters of the blossom florals on here. They are just gorgeous. They're beautiful. I'm putting it over the stripe, but I'm going to put it over the white in a minute. Okay, so this is how it looks over that white background, so you can see better those blossom florals. And with any of these 3 pages, you can cut them down into a half letter size, meaning you cut the page in half. You can put it in your half letter journal, but even if you have a larger size, you can cut this down to a larger size. These pages you can cut down to any size. Planner, I don't think anyone is planner or journal. I don't think anyone's using larger than a letter size. So these papers are great for dashboards. You can use them as collage papers. You can use them as like overlays in a design. There's so many uses for these papers. Okay, so that is your vellum, your matte, and your acetate. Okay. Okay, we'll put those over to the side. Next, we're going to look at the sticker sheets. Oh, try to go in order. Let's look at the message, because the message has changed a bit this month as well, as far as how it's been formatted, the booklet. You're always going to receive the short message, and it's been expounded on as far as the monthly challenge. So I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the cover. It says Mending Fences. You've got these 2 beautiful women here with the broken fences, but they're coming together to mend fences, right? And you've got a bit of a scenario with an older woman and a younger, could be mother and daughter, right? And it says May 2024 subscription to faith-based box. When you open it, previously we had another image on the inside cover, but as soon as you open it, over on this left side is going to start the monthly message. So you see the monthly message starts here. It says here page 1. You've got page 2 of the message continued. It continues here and completes on page 3. Page 4 is where the monthly challenge begins. So this is what I was talking about, that it's been expounded. Previously, we were given just a brief, instruction on what your monthly challenge should be. I should say a broad instruction for the whole month. But now it is detailed. It is broken down into days. So, and actually weeks. So for week 1, here it has day 1 through 3, a self-examination. And this is all to deal with mending fences. There's an activity, and there's also a scripture to go along with those 3 days of self-reflection. So for day 4 through 7, we're looking at seeking forgiveness, and you've got an activity and you've got a scripture to go along with it for those days 4 through 7. And then you move on to week 2. Week 2 is offering forgiveness, also initiating forgiveness. Okay. Week 3 is rebuilding and restoration, which includes planning for reconciliation, implementing reconciliation efforts. And then week 4, we've got cultivating a lifestyle of reconciliation. So you've got reflecting on the journey, paying it forward, and celebration and commitment. So there are some in-depth activities and exercises for cultivating reconciliation and forgiveness throughout the month of May. So detailed, and I can tell you how you can use this in a minute, but we'll go through the entire box. And then it tells you to enjoy journaling and doing the activities. And then you turn to the back, and then that's where you're going to find the word search. We previously had it on the inside when there was more room, but since we're using up 3 pages for the monthly challenge, it has now moved to the back. So this is the word search for the month. It's based on Matthew 6, verse 14 to 15. Okay. And I haven't read and went in depth. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. So that is what the monthly message has been revamped to starting this month. And I hope that all subscribers enjoy it. So that's our monthly message. Now let's move on to the sticker sheets. Okay, so we've got 4 large sticker sheets. These sticker sheets are measuring 4.5 by 7.5 inches. And I've incorporated all the florals on the first 3 sticker sheet pages because I'll show you what the last sticker sheet looks like. So this first one, you've got the women here, you've got the older and the younger, and then you've got the word reconciled, you've got florals scattered about here, you've got the 2 skin tones, and May is also Mother's Day. So if you wanted to also incorporate one of these images in a Mother's Day memory keeping, planning, journaling, Bible journaling, whatever it is, you can also use these images for that as well. So that is the first sticker sheet. The second one has a combination of women that are similar age, so it could be friends that are reconciling, right? So you've got the 2 skin tones, and then you've got here Matthew 6, 14 to 15 that says forgive others. You've got some more florals scattered about, and then you've got the word forgiven. Okay. The third sticker sheet incorporates men. We couldn't leave the men out. So we've given a scenario of maybe father and son reconciling or forgiving each other for something. So you've got the 2 skin tones. You've got the word restored. And up here you've got 2 Corinthians 13 and 11. It says strive for full restoration. And you've got more florals scattered about on this sticker sheet as well. So here's the third sticker sheet. And this one, I played around with something different. So you've got the blossoms superimposed and a little faded out in the background. And then over that, you've got a couple verses. So this one has Proverbs 17 and 9. It says, whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. I like that. You've got Proverbs 16 and 7 over here, which says, when the Lord takes pleasure in anyone's way, he causes their enemies to make peace with them. Okay. And then the last one here is 2 Corinthians 5:18. It says, all this is from God, who reconciled us to himself through Christ and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. All this is from God, who reconciled us to himself through Christ and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. So it's repeated there twice. Reason being, I wanted to fill up all of this space here. So why? Because you can't see it, but there are torn paper edges, torn paper pieces included within the sticker sheet. So I'll pull it up so you can see. There's 3 at the top, and looking at it, you probably couldn't tell. But if you pull here, then you get to see those torn paper, and then it pulls up the florals and also pulls up some of the scripture with it. Do you see that? And then there's one in the middle here. So you've got the torn paper. And then there's one at the end up here. If I can grab that. Yep. There's another one there. So I played around with that a bit, and then you've got the longer ones at the bottom here. So that you can see that's how that looked, the torn paper. So these will be great to lay down as a background in your journaling. There goes another one here. This is a fun one. So it pulls up some of the verses, and then it also pulls up the floral and decorative pattern in the back. I love that. So you've got, I think there's at least 2 more pieces down here. Nope, there's one more. Yep, there's 2. You've got one here, a bigger piece, and then a smaller piece here at the bottom. We wasted no space. We've got all of those torn paper edges included on this sticker sheet. I hope you enjoy that, to all the subscribers and even new ones. So those are the 4 sticker sheets that are included within the box. Next, we're going to be looking at, I'll hold off on that. Let's look at the alphanumeric. So here's the alphanumeric sticker sheet. It has the blossoms in the background. So if you pull up any of these letters, you're going to be pulling up a little bit of those blossoms in the background. Okay. So the alphanumeric, as always, has a bunch of multiples of each letter. It also has the numbers at the bottom, and then it also includes a couple of the semicolons. I'm sorry, of the colons, not semi, of the colons. So that if you want to reference a verse in your layout or anything like that, you can definitely do that. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on this page that you can use. You've got those colons there. So that is the alphanumeric. I'll do the journaling cards, keeping you in suspense with the die cuts because they're so gorgeous. So here are the journaling cards. You've got 4 journaling cards. The back of all of the journaling cards has this dot grid background. I did say I would zoom in a bit. I can do that. So it has this dot grid background. And then the first one has this beautiful image of the church sanctuary in the background. And you've got the father and son hugging on each other. It's the first one. This one has the blossoms, just the blossoms. And then this one, I always forget what this floral is, if it's violets, I can't remember, but you've got that floral there. And then you've got the ladies here, right? And you've got like a living room scene in the background, and they're just superimposed over it. So let's get into the die cuts a bit so that I can show you how you can create these scenes yourself. All right. So this is your die cut. You're going to receive 15 die cut pieces, which will include extras of all of the dolls that are included on the sticker sheets. So let me show you what that looks like. Barely stuffed it in here because it was so thick. So here are all the dolls. So here they are. They're all duplicated in here, and this is all on clear matte. The matte is a bit of like we've got a piece stuck in there. The matte is kind of like a little frosted, but it's a clear matte. So you've got all of the dolls repeated. Okay, and then we've got some scenes. So I included a bunch of scenes because I love to create scene backgrounds. And we've got, let's see if I can go in order and show you. Yeah, so we've got some houses. Aren't those just, the images just rich and vivid? I love that. Look at this house. So you've got that's house number 1. You've got the outside of the house. That's house number 2. And this is like a little ranch style house number 3. Aren't those beautiful? And then we've got the living room scenes. I believe there are 2. Yeah, there's 2 of the living room scenes. So you've got 2 of those. Here goes the other one. That one was included on the journaling cards. You've got that living room scene. And then you've got some cafe scenes. So maybe you want to meet with your estranged friend or family member or whoever it is that you want to reconcile with, and you want to have a nice little sit down and, say, I'm sorry for what happened in the past. Can we just move forward? Can you forgive me? Or maybe they wanted to do the same with you in the little cafe. So we've got some cozy cafe scenes here, right? Okay, so let's look at the other one. Okay, so here's the other cafe. Look at that. I love these scenes. So you've got the cafe scenes, and then you've got the church scene, right? So here goes one church scene. This one's a little bit colorful. And this is the one that was included in one of the journaling cards. It's another church scene. So say you wanted to journal. I'm over here dropping stuff on the floor. You can put your scene down on your journaling entry, correct? And then you can superimpose your doll over it as if it's in the background. Look at that, right? You can superimpose any of them, right? Put them over the background. And you can create your scene. And these are all clear matte. All the die cuts are on the clear matte. I will show you in a second. So look at that. So you've got sister Candy and sister Wallpaper. I'm throwing out fictitious names here. They're embracing each other because Sister Candy was on her way to the altar, and she remembered that Matthew 5:23 said that when you're presenting your offering and you remember that your brother or your sister has a grievance against you, leave your altar there and go and, reconcile with them. So she's reconciled, right? All right. So just to show you what that clear looks like, if you can see that, how it looks over my hand. It has, when you put it down, I love the clear matte because it goes seamlessly over your page. It just blends into your page. So you've got all of those scenes and all of these dolls included in the clear matte, making up the 15 die cut pieces. Okay, what's next? Well, I'm glad you asked. What's next is going to be your days and dates. So included in the past, I included a month's worth of days and dates, meaning that there were 4 sets of Monday through Sunday, and there was a set of numbers numbering from the 1st to the 31st. So at the request of someone, I didn't think it too hard to include an extra set of numbers. So in doing so, we changed the structure of the sheet so it's no longer a square. It's now this long landscape sticker sheet that you're going to receive. So as you can see here, we've got a different bit of a font too. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of the Monday through Sunday. Okay. And then now we have the 1 through 31, but you've got 2 sets of it, one up here and one on the bottom. So you don't have to choose between whether you're going to include your numbers on your monthly or if you're going to use them for your to date your weekly layouts. So now you have the option to put one set on your monthly, and then you have the other numbers that you can date your daily pages or your weekly layouts. Okay, so that is your days and dates sticker sheet. Next is the journal. So the journal has taken a little change. We had some technical, mechanical issues, and just to make life easier, it's going to be a half letter. Before we were doing the TN size, which was a little narrower than this, but it's going to be a half letter going forward. It just makes life a lot easier for us. Let me zoom out a bit, and it's going to not be a problem so much going forward with trying to get it cut down and things of that nature. Because of course, I'm not sending these out to be manufactured. Everything is made in-house here, right here. It's being made. So this is easier. And I hope, and based on a poll and asking others, a lot of people were okay to receiving the half letter size. So this is the half letter size. It has the same sort of print as the matte print. Only thing is there's no wording. I'm not going to be including the wording or the title of the monthly on the covers anymore. That way, if there's anything else you want to use this for, maybe memory keeping, but I suggest you can use these for the monthly message. Since we've created such an in-depth monthly challenge, the monthly challenge. Since there's such an in-depth monthly challenge now, you can definitely document the monthly challenge in here. Inside is still going to be this grid pattern on all of the pages. That's how it looks. That's the inside cover, what the belongs to. Inside cover has the butterflies from the acetate pattern, and then this is the back. But this is the A5 journal, which you will receive. It has 32 pages, I believe, which is more than enough to create daily journaling for each day of the month, right? So that is the journal. But last but not least, what is included in the box this month is going to be, you're going to love this. It's an 1.5 inch wide washi roll with the image of a fence. Look at that. That's the fence that's included on the image here. So there are so many fun things that you can do with this washi fence design, because I'm thinking to lay this down on the bottom of my one of my weekly layouts, and then taking some of those florals and scattering some about at the bottom of the fence. I think that would look so cute. If you've got some foil overlays, you can definitely take the foil overlays and put them over this as well to give it a little sparkle. But there's so many things that you can do with the fence washi. So you're going to get a roll of this 1.5 inch fence washi in your subscription box. So that is the washi. And then with every order, not just the monthly subscription, but with every order for the month of May, you can also expect to get your freebie, which is usually the month. Okay, so for this month we've got May, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's someone who's peeking through that A. It's a little squirrel, and he's peeking out behind that A. And you've got a bunch of those beautiful florals that are included in the monthly, growing through the May, through some grass and other places. So that is the freebie. The sampler has some of the women that are included in the Mother's Day digital, which has been released, I believe it was last week. So there's a Mother's Day digital. There's 3 variations, 3 different pages that you can choose from. And this is just a sampler of some of the ladies included in the Mother's Day digital. So if you want, you can definitely visit the shop and check that out. So here's a sampler that's included for all who purchase during the month of May. With your purchase, you also get a thank you. And I don't want it to be just a thank you. It's a thank you on the back with a prayer that I wrote out for my customers, thanking you and also praying for you. And then on the other side, I include a verse that coincides with the monthly subscription. This one has 1 Peter 4:8, and it says, above all, constantly echo God's intense love for one another, for love will be a canopy over a multitude of sins. You've got some of the florals on each side, and I strategically place it that way so that if you wanted to, as a subscriber, you can take one of these lovely ladies and just put her over at the bottom And you can definitely punch this on the side, put this in your planner. If you have an A5, if you have a half letter, you can definitely still cut it down to size. If you have one that's a little bit smaller, maybe a B6 or B6 wide, whatever it is, or even if you have a classic size, you can still punch this and put it in. It doesn't have to be the exact same size, but you can still punch the sides and put that in, putting one of the dolls here on the cover. So that's why I include that on the other side of the thank you. I wanted to mention something new, and it's just a start. So someone mentioned to me that they love getting the days and the dates. And of course, we've included the extra numerical, but someone also said that they would love it in a smaller format because the font is too big for certain size planners. So keeping in mind that everyone has different size planners, some smaller than others. And even maybe if you use it in this journal or whatever, you may want a smaller font. So there is this option as an add-on in the subscription. So you would have to select it as an add-on to get this smaller size, days and dates. So if you are a current subscriber, you can still go into your subscription portal and select this as an add-on. If you haven't been billed for your May monthly yet, you can definitely select this as an add-on. Or if you're a new subscriber, make sure to select this as an add-on, and this will be the smaller size will also be included within your subscription product. This is for the box and the sticker subscription only. Okay. So we have a smaller days and dates as an add-on option. I will be offering other add-on options in the future, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll of course make you aware of that in future videos once they become available. For the sticker subscription, you're going to get this sticker sheet. You're going to get your alphanumeric. You're going to get all 4 of the main sticker sheets for those who are sticker sheet subscribers, sticker subscribers, and then you'll get your message. You'll get your message, you'll get all 4 of the sticker sheets, and you'll also get your alphanumeric, your days and dates, and that comes in just the sticker subscription. Again, I did not print out a digital, but you can see what's included in the digital format by visiting the website at firefilledcreations.com. Anyway, that is it for all that you will get in the May monthly subscription. If you enjoyed this, and if you enjoyed all that's going to be included in the May subscription box, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Comment below. Let me know what's your favorite item in this box. Let me know how you feel about the journal being a half letter. Let me know what you think about the add-on. Even suggest some other add-ons that you would like to see in the subscription. And maybe it's something that we can provide. Comment below, value your opinion, and thank you so much for watching this video. I will chat with you all later. Be blessed. Bye-bye.